Hi, I'm Alexandra and welcome back to another Crystal of the Day. Today's crystal is Obsidian. I have this big chunk of obsidian, and if you look at this, you wouldn't think it has transparency, but this one I'll make sure to show in the video. In this part where it's really, can you see my finger through it? No, you can't. I'll make sure to show in the video. It starts getting transparent the thinner you go for layers of obsidian, and this is just a little chunk as well. And then this is an arrowhead of obsidian. So that is all the obsidian pieces I've pulled, and now I'm going to show you some videos of them and some other pictures from the internet that I found of obsidian while I tell you some different fun facts about obsidian. The information I'm about to share is coming from this book, Gemstones of the World. The color of obsidian can be black, gray, brown, or green, and when you scratch on a streak plate, the streak it leaves is white. On the hardness scale, it is ranked a 5 to 5.5. The information I'm now going to share is coming from 1001 Crystals. In this book, they talk about obsidian arrows, which I'm going to talk about because I have an obsidian arrowhead. Physically, obsidian arrows are said to help alleviate issues stemming from digestion, wounds, pleurisy, chronic coughs, impotence, male illness, and gastroenteritis. It also is said it can relieve acute pain and promote successful surgeries. Emotionally, obsidian arrows are said to counter a lack of direction. It also keeps you from telling lies. At home, if you put one obsidian arrow under the front doormat, pointing outward, it is said to repel harm. It helps prevent spiteful words by family and visitors. In the workplace, if you place 7 arrows pointing inward, it is said to attract business to a store, and it helps aid in finding employment in a competitive market. Direct one arrow outwards near a computer containing sensitive material to keep it from being hacked. In children, it is said if you put 7 arrows threaded on a dark cord circling a photo, it will help deter bullying. In animals, if you place an obsidian arrow over stables or barns, it is said to help prevent theft or harm to the animals at night. If you put 7 obsidian arrows pointing outwards around the bed, it is said to help against psychological and psychic attacks and nightmares. Now for some mythology and history. Obsidian arrowheads date back to Paleolithic times. Found from the late 15th millennia BCE in Mesopotamia, also in ancient Egypt, among native North Americans in the Northwest and Western United States, and used by the Maya and Aztecs as weapons for their razor sharpness and as magical amulets of protection in battle and for healing wounds. Now, the rest of the information I'm going to share is from this card. Obsidian might be useful to you if you are looking to cut out negative people and patterns from your life. This card says you should use obsidian is when thinking positively seems out of the question. When dark forces are at work, dig in, arm yourself with obsidian, and throttle back. Protect your soul. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and if you're interested in more content like this or my story, please consider hitting the follow button. Bye!